So, how can you find out the end of life date of your Linux distro? Like for example, in my case, I'm running Fedora 40. Here you can see workstation, and down here I can see support end and the date, which is 13th of May. But there is another way to do so. For example, I have here a virtual machine Debian, and I don't know why it doesn't tell me end of support, which is Debian 12. So this another way to find the release, the end of life, is in this site called endoflife.date, and here as they say, they track 318 products, which are not only distros but also, well, Windows releases. I think even some Unix, yeah, like FreeBSD. We have Godot, which is a game engine. I know it's a cool site where in a very readable way you can see the release, the end of life date. Like for example, well, here we cannot see the end of life date. We see that, well, all these versions are supported. We can see when they were released. We can even see the programming languages, Python and Linux as well. Like we can see Fedora 40 ends in 10 months, which is pretty good. If you search for, by the way, I search with Control F, because, well, even though they have this search button, I just used to do this. They have Debian and, well, as you can see, the Debian 12, I have enough of time. The same goes for Windows. If you're using Windows, you wanna see, like, you have Windows Server, just Windows. For example, I'm also running this Windows 10. I think it's this build. Yeah. And for those who are running Windows 10, well, they have 1 year, but after, I think you'll have to switch to either Linux or Windows 11. So yeah, since they say that it's hard to track the old date, maybe they are sometimes making a mistake, but I don't think so. You can see iPhones as well. So yeah, it's a pretty cool site. I think there isn't even a CLI command for this, but, well, I can't remember. You can search on internet. So yeah, a useful site. You have all these different stuff like Kubernetes, LibreOffice. So if you either wanna see the old date of your Linux distro, Windows, even some smartphones, but few, like Samsung, Fairphone and Pixel, and a few more. We have VMware. Now, we don't have VirtualBox, we don't have other stuff. Proxmox we do have. And for example, it's useful since we can see that VMware ESXi, if you're still running the version 7.0, you have it for 8 months more, and after you'll have to switch. So yeah, thanks for watching.